Complex nutrition in human. We are going to see the human digestive system. I have already done the diagram to you, how to draw a simple diagram, okay, like this, okay. Then we have drawn the duodenum, and we have drawn this is about our digestive system, which we have already told. I will take the same diagram now for you. I will explain. So first the food is taken by mouth. Okay, the part 1. The food is taken by the mouth. Okay, and mouth has space, buccal cavity, it has teeth, it has a tongue, and it has at the base of the mouth they have a glands. Salivary glands which secretes enzymes by which the food is grinded mixed with the saliva. Okay, that's the first step. Then the food passes into a common tube called pharynx. This is a common tube called pharynx, and from here it is called the esophagus, because once the common tube is split into trachea and food pipe and windpipe. Okay, esophagus is this third tube. The fourth one is stomach. Then fifth one is duodenum. Sixth one is small intestine. Seventh one is large intestine. Eighth one is rectum. Ninth one is anus. Okay, these are the parts we have already seen, right? Now I am going to explain a little bit. So the food is taken through the mouth, and mouth has a cavity called the buccal cavity, and which is connected with some salivary glands which secretes enzymes, and by which the food is grinded with the help of the tongue. So now the food is prepared, grinded, and which passes into a common food pipe called pharynx, which is just passing the food, and it is divided into two tubes. One is a windpipe, another food pipe. This food pipe is called esophagus, which is just passing it to the stomach. When the food reaches the stomach, the digestion starts. Already the digestion starts here because of salivary glands. It secretes enzyme called ptyalin, which acts on a carbohydrate. The digestion starts as a carbohydrate, digests into disaccharides. So if it is a polysaccharide, imagine, okay, I will make it, suppose these are each one is a compound. Now we consume the food like this. Now the food is broken like this. Now this is a disaccharide. Food is not digested fully. When it is broken here, then it is complete digestion. Now the process of digestion started in the mouth. So where the digestion first starts is in the mouth, that is carbohydrate digestion starts in the mouth, and polysaccharide divided into disaccharides like this. Then coming to the stomach, stomach is a muscular bag. Why I call muscular bag? If you have a muscle, you have strength. You can contract and relax. If the bag is made up of a muscle, the food is inside, the muscles can contract, relax and move. Okay. So it needs some energy to contract and relax. That's why the muscle, it is made up of muscles. And these, there are a lot of enzymes secreted by the walls, inner walls of the stomach. They are called the gastric juice. Totally it is called the gastric juice. It has a lot of chemicals. What are the chemicals? Some acids are synthesized, prepared. Pepsin, renin are the two enzymes which are prepared. And the food which is coming and reaching the stomach, first the hydrochloric acid is prepared, and this hydrochloric acid acts as in two ways. One is it can kill the bacteria and virus which enter through the food. Okay, it's in a defense mechanism. Second, it makes this stomach into an acid medium. Okay, right. Only in the acid medium the pepsin start work. Okay, so pepsin act on protein. It acts on protein. So this is the process which takes place, and renin act on the fats. Sorry, carbohydrate. So these are the chemicals, and apart from that, some lubricating juices also secreted, which is in the stomach. Okay, from the stomach the food passes into a U-shaped tube. Okay, that is called the duodenum. Duodenum is connected with liver as well as a pancreatic gland. Pancreas secretes pancreatic juice. Okay, I'll just drop this. Now we come to pancreas. Pancreas secrete pancreatic juice, okay, which contain enzymes to start digest proteins and fats. Okay, and liver is a major gland which secretes its secretions, which are stored in the gallbladder, and that is nothing but bile juice, bile. And this bile is doing a major work. Okay, so the carbohydrate digestion started here, the protein digestion started here, the fat is not yet started its digestion. Once it crosses this region, the fat digestion starts. Why? Because the bile acts on the fatty molecules drop by drop on the fats, and it divide the bigger molecule, large molecules of fat into smaller molecules. Later this smaller will be broken. So this breaking of, this is physically just separating, like how polysaccharide become disaccharide. Here it starts. When it is starting, lot of space is created, and here this process is called emulsification. Emulsification of fat, that is separation of larger molecule into simple molecules. I'll give you a good example for you. Imagine you have consumed a full laddu inside, cannot be digested, so it is to be broken. When you broke the laddu into smaller pieces like bundi, imagine laddu into bundi, just to make it laddu broken, that process is called emulsification. Actually, during this process, lot of space and foam is formed. It is called the soap formation. So soap formation takes place. Now the food is in an alkaline medium, not in an acid medium. It is in an alkaline medium. When the bile juice comes, it becomes an alkaline. But till stomach, it is in acid base. Is it acid? But from duodenum, it becomes alkaline medium. Okay. So these are the steps takes place in the. Now the fat digestion started where? In the duodenum. Now 3 stars are there. Here, carbohydrate digestion starts in the mouth. The protein digestion starts in the stomach. The fat digestion starts in the duodenum. Are the 3 places which you are to remember. So that is why we are telling, if you consume more of fat, it takes a lot of time to get digest. But carbohydrate get digest easily, protein get digest easily, but fat digestion needs lot of support. That's why the fatty food takes much time to get digested. But once it is digested, it will release double the time of energy than carbohydrates. Okay. Now the food is passing through this. Now all the digestion has started, not completed. Now the food enter into smaller intestine. Small intestine. Complete digestion takes place here. We call it as ultra digestion. Ultra digestion takes place. Whatever is started digestion, or even if it is not get any digestion process here or here, but the entire digestion is completed in the small intestine. So carbohydrates become glucose, monosaccharide, fats become fatty acids and glycerol, and proteins into amino acids. Now this is the complete units of the major compounds. The complete digestion is over. Once the digestion is over, the inner walls, the small intestine's inner walls, it has projections like this. These projections are called villi. It is supplied with a lot of blood vessels and with the capillaries. So once the food is get digested, this glucose, fatty acid, glycerol, amino acids enter into the villi, absorbed by the villi. This process is called absorption. It is taken in. It is entering into the blood now. Okay, now digestion is over. Now absorption takes place. And now the absorbed these glucose, fatty acid, glycerol, amino acid enter into the blood, and which goes for breaking down and to release energy. Okay. Now what happens after small intestine? Now the absorbed food are enter into the blood, and large intestine, the unabsorbed food are enter into large intestine, where water is absorbed and the food become undigested food, which enter into rectum, temporarily stored, and are released through the opening called anus. This is the process. So water only is absorbed in the large intestine. The undigested food is eliminated. Okay, this elimination of undigested food is called egestion. Absorption. Now it is egestion. Okay, when the absorbed food is enter into the blood and it reach the cell, that is called assimilation. Okay, now the waste is sent out through anus, that is called egestion. Now I am going to talk about a special muscle This is stomach. And in the, this is the tube. I am going to talk about the muscles which is present here, the muscle which is present here, the muscle which is present here. In these three regions, there is a circular, it's a tube, right? The tube has a circular muscles. This is the opening which the food is going. And these thickness of the circular muscles can contract and relax. It can control the openings. Okay. And such these muscles, 1, 2, 3 are present in the digestive system. They are called sphincter muscles. This can be a separate topic for you. Then you have to draw this diagram and mention these three muscles. This is called the pyloric sphincter. This is cardiac sphincter, and this is anal sphincter. Three sphincter muscles, which is actually close the opening whenever necessary. It opens and closes. And this cardiac sphincter closes and it releases food in every 20 seconds. See, whatever the food is stored here, it releases every 20 seconds, it releases little amount. And that little amount comes and digested. That's why to empty the stomach, it needs 2 to 3 hours. Once it is empty, the HCl which is present here will start rupture the walls, and this is taken by the nerves, and nerve says the stomach is empty and we get hungry. Then we start to eat. This is the process. Okay. Now the digestive system is over. I have explained about everything, the diagram, everything. Just go through and we will meet in the next topic in the next video. Okay. Bye children.